42,000, and that's 23966. Lot 38, this is the Rolex Floating Big Red Daytona reference 6263 with a beautiful and original dial. It's from the original owner with box and papers. And let's start here with interest on my book at $50,000, at $50,000, at $50,000, at $55,000, at $60,000, $60,000, looking for $65,000. Would you like $65,000? $65,000, $70,000 I have here in my book. $70,000 is bid. Would you like $75,000? $75,000. Thank you for your bid, and the book is out. $75,000 in the Christie's sale room at $75,000. Come in, Christie's Live. Try $80,000. Bidding, I heard you first, Rebecca, at $80,000. Would you like $85,000? Thank you for your bid. $85,000 is bid in the sale room. $85,000 is the bid. I'll take $90,000 online. I'll take $90,000 from you, Rebecca. It's still with you, sir, at $85,000. $85,000, holding here at $85,000, looking for $90,000. $90,000 will be next. $90,000, thank you for your bid, sir. $90,000 here in the front of the sale room. Thank you for your bids. Still with you, sir, at $90,000. $95,000, Rebecca, would you like it? Yes, no? We're at $90,000, looking to you, Christie's Live. $95,000 will be next at $90,000. Any further advance? $90,000. All through in the sale room. All through online. Still with you, sir. Henry, are you coming in? At $90,000. Thank you for your bids. All through on the phone, all through Rebecca, all through Henry. Selling to you, sir, at $90,000. Sold, $90,000 to paddle 514. Lot number 13.9. This is the Rolex Platinum wristwatch, day date with matte black baguette diamond dial. An absolutely beautiful piece. Where shall we begin? I have tie bids here in my book at $35,000. $38,000 is bid. Thank you for breaking my tie at $38,000 with you, Mathieu. At $40,000 in the room. Come back to me, Christie's Live, at $40,000 in the sale room. I'm looking for $42,000, Christie's Live. At $40,000, at $42,000. Thank you, Mathieu. At $42,000, would you like $45,000? $45,000 is bid. $45,000. $48,000. $50,000? $50,000 is bid. $55,000. $55,000 is bid. Would you like $60,000, sir? We're at $55,000 on the phone. $55,000 ahead of the internet, ahead of the sale room. Still with you, Mathieu, at $55,000. Would you like $60,000? I'd like $60,000, please. At $55,000, let's try $60,000. At $55,000. $57,000 I'll take. $57,000. Would you like $60,000, Mathieu? $57,000. Would you like to come in, Christie's Live, looking for $60,000? We're at $57,000. If we're all through, I can sell for $57,000. If no further, fair warning. Sold. $57,000 to paddle 508. Thank you for your bids. Next, we have lot number 40. This is the Patek Philippe Early Jumbo Nautilus, reference 3700/1. This was manufactured in 1977. It was regularly maintained. It comes with the cork presentation box from the original owner, and we can begin here with interest at $50,000, at $50,000, at $50,000, at $55,000, at $60,000 I have, at $60,000. Try $65,000 in Hong Kong, at $65,000 in a new place. $65,000 is bid, at $65,000 is bid. $65,000, looking for $70,000. $65,000 is the bid. Still with you, Christie's Live, at $65,000. Looking for $70,000 on the phone at $65,000. Any further advance on the phone? $65,000 at $70,000. Thank you, Christie's Live. $70,000 is bid at $70,000. At $70,000. At $75,000. $75,000 is the bid. $75,000. Let's try $80,000, Christie's Live. We're at $75,000. Would you like $80,000? At $75,000. Any further advance? I can sell to you, Christie's Live, for $75,000. If no further, are we all done? Fair warning. Sold. $75,000. And that's to paddle 3808. Lot number 41, which we have pictured here in the sale room, the Patek Philippe white gold perpetual calendar red dot, reference 3448G, an extremely important, elegant, and rare watch with two cases. Also the red dot leap year indication and moon phases, one of only two known examples. Magnificent piece. And we can begin here at $650,000. 650,000 at 650 at 700,000 at 750,000 now at 750 at 800,000 at 850,000 I have at 900 at 950 back with me 1 million 1.1 million I have here in my book. I heard 1.5 and I heard 1.6 and the book is out. $1.6 million and the book is out. You've cleared my book with you, Metsu, at 1.6, ahead of you, Remy, with you, Metsu, at $1.6 million. 1.6 million. 1.7 with you, Janet, $1.7 million. Come back to me, Mathieu. At 1.7 million with you, Janet. Any 1.8, thank you, Eli, thank you. 1.8 million is bid. 1.8 million. Let's try 1.9, Janet. 1.8 million with you. Come back to me, Janet. Let's try 1.9. 1.9. Thank you, Remy. Remy got to it first. 1.9 million. $2 million is the bid. Thank you, Eli. At $2 million. At $2 million. At $2 million. At $2 million. Come back to me. Let's try 2.2, Remy. At $2 million. Still with you. Not with you in the sale room. Not with you, Christie's Live. At $2 million on the telephone. At $2 million. At $2 million. Still here at $2 million. At $2 million for the red dot, reference 3448G. $2 million. Still with you, Eli. Come back to me, Remy. Waiting for our telephones. Holding here at $2 million. $2 million. Let's wait for our telephone lines. Looking to you, Janet. We're at $2 million. Thank you for your bids. Remy, I'll take 2.1. At $2 million. Holding here at $2 million. Still with you, Eli. At $2 million. At $2 million. Still here with you. Take 2.1, Remy, if you'd like 2.1. Waiting for our telephone at $2 million. Still here, still with you, Eli. Not with you, Christie's Live. At $2.1 million. Thank you, Remy. 2.1 is bid. Come back to me, Eli. Let's do 2.2. 2.1 million is bid. 2.2, thank you for your bid. 2.2 is bid now at 2.2 million. And I'll take 2.3 next if you'd like it, Remy. We're at 2.2 million. Let's try 2.3. At 2.2 million. Holding here and waiting for our telephone. Still ahead of the internet, still ahead of the sale room, ahead of you, Janet, ahead of you, Mathieu, at 2.2 million. 2.2 million is bid on the telephone. 2.2 is the bid. Shall we try 2.3? Waiting for our telephone here at 2.2 million. Still with you, Eli? Quite sure, Remy. Thank you for your bids. If we're all through in the sale room and we're all through online, I'm selling to you, Eli, on the phone, $2.2 million. Last chance, fair warning. Sold, 2.2 million. Paddle 1675. Thank you to all my bidders on that lot and for everyone who's joining us today. And we move on to lot number 42, the Audemars Piguet Quantième Perpetuel reference 25670 PT in platinum with the skeletonized and diamond indice dial. And let's start here with interest. I already have interest here at 60,000, 65,000, 70,000. Try 75. Try 75. Would you like 75? 80 I have ahead of you, but I'll take 85 if you'd like 85. 85 is bid, and you've cleared my book. 85 is the bid now in the Christie's sale room at 85. I'm looking for 90,000 now, Christie's Live. At 85 with you in the sale room, I'm looking for 90, Christie's Live, or from you, Janet, if you'd like 90. I will take 90. 90,000 is bid. 90 is the bid. Would you like 95, sir? Thank you for your bids at 90,000 with you, Janet, at 90,000. Any further advance? Christie's Live, are you coming in? We're at $90,000. And I can sell to Janet's telephone at 90,000. If no further, last chance, sir. Quite sure. Thank you for your bid. Selling. Sold 90,000 to 1892. Lot number 93. This is the Patek Philippe, an extremely unusual special order model reference 5050J 023 with a slate Bray, dial, and brigade numerals, approximately 5 examples known. Where shall we start? 42,000, 42,000, 45, 48 I have. Would you like 50? 50,000, 55. Try 60. 60,000, 65 I have here. Would you like 70? 65,000. Thank you for your bid. 65. 70 is bid online at $70,000 in the UK. 70 is bid. Looking for 75. 70,000. Would you like 75, Richard? We're at 70,000. Come in if you'd like it, Richard. We're at 70,000. At $70,000. Try 75. At 70,000. Let's try 75. At $70,000. 75. Thank you, Henry. 75 is bid. Let's try 80,000, Christie's Live. 80,000 is bid. Back in the UK. UK has it at $80,000. At 80,000. At $80,000. At 80,000. At 80,000. At 85 in a new place. At 85. 85 is bid. 85 is the bid now. Let's try 90,000 in the UK. Thank you for your bid. It's at 90,000 now in the UK. 90 is bid. At $90,000. Looking for 95 at 90,000. Coming back in, Henry. At 90,000, try 95. We're at 90,000. Come in at 95. Thank you for your bids at 90,000, and I can sell to the Christie's Live bidder in the UK, if no further. Fair warning, 95 just in time. Thank you for your bid. Let's make it 100,000 in the UK. Would you like 100,000? 100 could be yours. We're at 95. Would you like 100,000? We're at 95,000. Any further advance, and I can sell to my Christie's Live bidder. Are we all through? Fair warning. Sold 95,000 to 3887, $95,000. Lot 44, the Patek Philippe Gondolo Millennium, reference 5100R. This was created to commemorate the millennium in 2000, and it's limited to 750 examples in pink gold. And I have many bids in my book, and I must begin straight away at 20,000, 22,000, 24,000 already with my top bid at 24,000, at 24,000, at 24,000 already. Let's try 26, Christie's Live. I'll take 26,000 on the phone if you'd like it. We're at 24,000. Let's try 26. Come in at 26,000. We're at 24,000. 26,000. Thank you, Mathieu. 26,000, and you've cleared my book at 26,000. Would you like 28,000, Christie's Live? We're at 26,000 with you, Mathieu. Not with you, Remy. Not with you, Christie's Live, but it could be. We're at 26. Let's try 28. At $26,000. At 26,000. Any further advance? At $26,000. Still with you, Mathieu. Ahead of you, Remy. At 26,000. At 26,000. Are we all through? I can sell. Selling, Remy. Are you coming in, Remy? Gavels up. Sold. 2678. $26,000. Lot number 45. This is the Lang & Sona Lang 1 Moon Phase, an unworn pink gold with power reserve and outside date and the day-night indicator. This is circa 2025, and I'll begin already with interest at 28,000, at 28,000, at 30,000, at 32,000, at 32,000, at 32,000. Come in, Christie's Live, at 32,000. Try 35 at 32,000. Would you like 35? At $32,000. At 32,000. And I can sell, if no further, at 32,000. Come back to me, Christie's Live. I'm selling to my absentee bidder. Waiting for you, Janet. We're at 32,000. Come in, Christie's Live, if you'd like it. We're at 32,000. 35 could be yours. At 32,000. Looking to you, Janet. Would you like 35? We're at 32,000. At 35 online. 38 I have here in my book, just ahead of you. At 38,000. Come back to me, Christie's Live. Let's try 40. Let's try 40,000, Christie's Live. We're at $38,000. 40 could be yours. At $38,000. Come back in, Christie's Live. At $38,000. Would you like 40, Janet? Thank you for your bids. At 38,000. Selling to my absentee bidder. Fair warning. Sold 38,000, and that's to paddle 5267. And finally, lot 46, my final lot in today's session, before I pass the gavel along to my colleague Helena, is the Richard Mille Tourbillon Pocket Watch, the RM20. It's extremely rare and impressive, and it's complete with all accessories, including the presentation stand. And let's begin at $100,000, at $100,000, at $110,000, 110, at $120,000, with my absentee bidder here at $120,000 with my absentee bidder. Let's try 130, Christie's Live, at $120,000. Let's try 130,000 at 120,000. Would you like 130? And I can sell to my absentee bidder, if we're all through, $120,000. Fair warning, gavels up. Sold 120,000, and that's to paddle 5018. And I will now pass the gavel along to my colleague, David.
Rachel, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. We move next to lot number 47. I'll take that, thank you. Lot number 47, H. Moser and C, the 18-carat pink gold perpetual calendar wristwatch, leap year indication, and here I can start at $13,000, at $13,000, 14,000, 15,000, at $15,000 now. 16,000 with the online bidder, thank you, at 16,000, 17,000, at $17,000, 18,000 going on, at $18,000, 19,000, for $19,000, ahead of you online at $19,000, 20,000 if you like, at $19,000, for $19,000. Are we going on? At $19,000, fair warning then, for $19,000, all done at $19,000, 20,000 just in time. With the online bidder now at $20,000. There it is, at $20,000, ahead of the phones and the rooms, selling online to you in Texas for $20,000. 22,000, I'll take that on the hammer in Virginia. Just in time, Virginia, at $22,000. 24 if you wish in Texas. We're at 22,000, at $22,000. 22,000 with panel 3231. I'm selling. Fair warning, last call at $22,000. Sold 22,000, and that is to 3231. Lot number 48 is next. This is Bulgari, the ultra thin limited edition carbon CTP minute repeating wristwatch. And I have interest here on the book, and let's open this at 38, 40, 42,000 is bid at $42,000, 45,000 online, 48,000 I have, 50,000, 55,000, 60,000 online at $60,000 for the beautiful Bulgari at $60,000. Online has it at the moment, ahead of the phones for $60,000. I'm out, selling to you online. Are we all done? For $60,000, fair warning, last call, 60,000. Sold 60,000, and that is to 4036. We move next to lot number 49. Richard Mille, this is the sporty, large DLC coated titanium limited edition automatic time, dual time flyback chronograph, the Dark Diver, Beverly Hills Boutique Edition model, and here again, interest on the book. Let's open at $48.50, $55,000, at $55,000, for $55,000. The bid is here with me at $55,000, and I'm selling for $55,000. The bid is here. Tied bids at $55,000. I'm going to sell. Are we all through for $55,000? Fair warning this side. Last chance at $55,000. Sold 55,000 to 5073. On to lot number 50, FP Jaune. This is the tantalum wristwatch with the chrome blue dial. And once again, interest on the book, and let's start this at $80,000, 85, 90,000 is bid at $90,000. Here with me, 95,000, $100,000 for $100,000. 110 with you online, 120 I have at $120,000 now for $120,000. Still with the absentee bidder for 120, 130 if you like. Where is this? 130, thank you so much. 140 I have at $140,000. Ahead of the execute at $140,000. One more? We'll wait. At $140,000. Here it is, with me at the moment, at 140. Ahead of you this side, not yours online, at $140,000. You're out. Thanks for the bid. I'm selling then for $150,000. New bidder online. I'm out. It's 150 at $150,000. For $150,000. Any advance at 150. The online bidder has it. I'm selling for $150,000. Last chance. Sold to you online, puddle 3151. Congratulations. And we move next to lot number 51, the Patek Philippe, the heavy platinum automatic inline perpetual calendar wristwatch, the inline perpetual calendar model reference 5236P. And here, let's start at 50, 55, $60,000 is bid already at 60,000 with me on the book. 65,000, 70,000 at $70,000 for $70,000. 70,000, still with me, not yours online, at $70,000 ahead of the room at $70,000. I have it here at $70,000. Are we all done this side? 75,000 is bid for $75,000. I'm out. The bid is online. I'm selling for $75,000. Last call at $75,000. Sold to pedal 3642. Christie's Live. 75. And lot number 52 is another Patek Philippe. This is the 18-karat white gold automatic annual calendar flyback chronograph. The power reserve and day-night indication, and here we can open at 22, 4, 6, 8, $30,000 is bid at $30,000 for $30,000 at $30,000, 32,000 with the online bidder, 35,000 is bid from France this time. Welcome at 35,000, 38,000. All online at the moment. I'm out. It's with you online. Paddle 3122 at $38,000 for this Patek Philippe at $38,000. Any advance? Are we going on at $38,000? I'm going to sell then for $40,000. New bidder in Delaware at $40,000. At $40,000. Keep going online. We're at $40,000. 42 if you like. You know what to do. Click the button at $40,000. There it is then, online and selling for $42,000. At 42. There you are, at 42,000. Paddle 3677 this time at $42,000. Fair warning, last chance for this at $42,000. Sold to 3677. Thank you all for your bids. And lot number 53 is the Rolex, the early stainless steel chronograph wristwatch, the Le Mans pre-Daytona model. And here, let's start at 32, 35, $38,000 is bid already at 38,000 with the absentee. 40,000, 42,000 I have. Ahead of you here, 42,000, yes, 45,000, 45,000, 48,000, yes, 50,000, 55, 60,000, at $60,000. This watch from the early 1960s, 65,000 is bid. No, thank you for the bids. At $65,000 with you in Italy and selling for $65,000. All done. Fair warning. Last chance. 65. Sold to paddle 3968. That brings us to lot 54. The Rolex. Rare, early, and important stainless steel automatic wristwatch. The Submariner split logo model, circa 1953. And here we can start at 20, 22, 24,000, at 24, 26,000, 28,000, at $28,000. The bid is here at $28,000. 28,000. I'm selling for 28. Thank you, sir. 30,000, 32,000 is bid here with me. 35,000, 38,000. No, thank you for the bids. At $38,000, not yours, sir. At $38,000, still with the absentee bidder. 40,000, 42,000. Remy, at $42,000 now. 45,000 with you online. 48,000 on the book with me at $48,000. 50,000, thank you. 55 I have at $55,000. $60,000. I'm out on the telephones now with Remy at $60,000. Not yours online. The bid is here in the room on the telephone at Rockefeller Center and selling to Remy for $60,000. Last chance online and to the rest of us, 60,000. It's yours, paddle 1665. Thank you. On to lot number 55. This is the Rolex 18-carat white gold and diamond set wristwatch with day, date, and bracelet, the Day 2 model. And $26,000 opens this at $26,000, $28,000, $30,000. At $30,000 now for the Rolex. At $30,000. $30,000 is bid, and I'm selling at $30,000. The absentee bidder has it at the moment for $30,000. Ahead of you in the room, not yours online, selling for $30,000. All done. Last chance. 30,000. Sold 30,000, and that is to 50.75. Lot number 56 is Rolex 18-karat gold and diamond set automatic wristwatch, the date model from circa 2003. And once more of interest here, let's open at 20, 22, 25,000 this time, at $25,000. For $25,000 on the book, 26,000, 28,000, at 28,000, 30,000, 32,000, 35,000 I have. It's here with me at 35. So would you like 38? At 35, 38,000, 40,000. Thank you very much. At $40,000, still with the absentee bidder, ahead of the room and you online. It's here with me at $40,000. Are we going on? At $40,000, all through on the phones. It's here. I'm selling for $40,000. Last call. Sold 40,000 to 52.30. Lot number 57 is the Patek Philippe, the 18-karat gold automatic wristwatch, the Nautilus model, reference 3800, and plenty of interest here. And let's open this at 30, 40, 50, $60,000. At $60,000. Lots of bids here. 65,000, 70,000 is bid here with me at $70,000. 75,000 with the online bidder. I'm out. It's online for $75,000. So would you like one more? At $75,000. There it is. Online with you, paddle 4032. Ahead of you in the room, sir. I'm selling to the online bidder for $75,000. All done. Last call at $75,000. Thank you for the bid. It's there for $75,000. Sold 75 to paddle 4032. Congratulations online. Lot number 58 is the Rolex. This is the Daytona Paul Newman model. And for this watch from the late 60s, let's start at $160, $170, $180,000. Already bid with me at $180,000 with the absentee, $190, $200,000 at $200,000. Just ahead of you now in Switzerland. It's with the absentee bidder here on the book at $200,000. At $200,000. Any advance for $200,000. Ahead of the phones and ahead of you online. It's here with me at $200,000. Are we going on? At $200,000. I'm going to sell them for $200,000. Thank you for the bid online. The bid is here with me for $200,000. Fair warning. Sold 200,000 25114. And lot number 59 is the rare early Rolex anti-magnetic model, the multi-scale Fab Suisse style, and $17,000, $18,000, $19,000 is bid at $19,000 for 19, 20,000, 22,000, 24,000. Thank you. At 24, 26,000. At $26,000. The bid's in Florida at the moment, in Florida, for $26,000 for the anti-magnetic model. Thank you. 28,000 in the room at $28,000. Ahead of you online now. The bid is here. Gentleman's bid in the room, seated for $28,000. All through. Last call. 30,000. 30,000 is bid. Should we go 32? Yep, 32,000. 35,000. 35. One more? I'll take 38. 35 is the bid on my right. Just working out the premium. Okay, deal. 37,000. One more? 38,000. Let's go ones. 39. There's an app for that. At $38,000. Here on my right, 39 if you like. Yes, 39,000. No, you're out. $38,000. And thank you for the bid, sir. I'm selling this side at $38,000. Last chance, no regrets. It's here at 38,000. That's yours, sir. 514, thank you. And lot number 60 is Cartier. This is the limited edition 18-karat white gold cushion-shaped wristwatch with the Champlevé enamel dial. And here, let's start at $17,000. That's $17,000, $18,000, now $19,000. For $19,000, $20,000 with the online bidder, $22,000 just ahead of you. $22,000 is just ahead of you both. $24,000 is bid at 24. $26,000 in Hong Kong. $28,000 at $28,000. $30,000. $32,000. The beautiful Cartier wristwatch, $32,000. Here we are at $32,000. And selling, $35,000. $38,000. At $38,000. All online at the moment. It's ahead of us in the room and on the phones, $40,000. $2,000. At $42,000. 42. Are we going on? Fair warning then online. I'm going to sell to paddle 3971 at $42,000. Sold 42,000. 3971. Thank you. And lot number 61. It's another watch by Cartier. This 18-karat gold lacquer and diamond set quartz wristwatch. The Panthère model. And 12, 13, 14,000 is bid. 15, $16,000 I have. At 16, 17,000, 18,000. At 18, 19,000, now 20,000 for $20,000. 22,000 at $22,000. Online, I'm out. 24,000 is in the room. 26 if you like. It's in the room at $24,000. 26 is online. 28,000, madam. Thank you. At 28,000. Your bid, madam, at $28,000. One more, sir. 30,000 with the online bidder. You're still friends. I mean, we're neighbors. It's it was made for you. Well, you can bid 32 if you wish. At $30,000. If you came to $31,000, the advantage of being in the room at $31,000, at $31,000, 32 is next. At $31,000. How can I say no? $31,000, the bid is here, 32 is bid. Try 33. $33,000. 33, ladies bid. At $33,000, last chance online, the bid is here, 34,000. No? Thank you so much. Good try. I'm selling online for $34,000. Last call, all done at 34. Sold to paddle 49.1. And lot number 62, Audemars Piguet. This is the 18-karat gold and diamond set bracelet watch with the diamond dial. And I can open at 10, 11, 12,000 here at $12,000 for $12,000, 13,000, 14,000, $14,000. Are we going on? At $14,000. Not sure it's online now. At $14,000 for the Audemars Piguet at $14,000. Any advance? Are we going on at $14,000, 15,000? Thank you, sir. In the back of the room at 15,000. Not yours in New Jersey. 16 if you like. Gentleman has it. Come back to me if you like. It's at $15,000. Last chance in New Jersey. I'm selling here in the room. 16,000. There you are. What do you think, sir? Still thinking? I'm selling online for $16,000. Last chance. It's there at $16,000. Sold to 3966. 16,000. Congratulations in New Jersey. And lot number 63 is Patek Philippe, the 18-karat gold and diamond set rectangular bracelet watch with the pavé diamond and ruby dial, Le Grec model, reference 3777. And let's open this, please, at 14, 15, $16,000. At 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, $20,000. All competing bids on the book here at $20,000 now. At $20,000. Any more? 22,000, of course, online in California. At $22,000. For $22,000. Madam, you look like you're thinking about it. At $22,000. There it is in California. Are we all through? At $22,000. Last chance for this at $22,000. Sold 22,000. And that is to 3039 in California there. And lot number 64 is Piaget, the opulent, rare and heavy 18-karat gold and tiger's eye sautoir necklace watch. And this time, let's open at lot number 64. Let's open this at 26, 28, $30,000. At $30,000. It's bid here with me. $30,000, 32,000, 35,000, 38,000, 40,000. 42,000, 45,000 I have. 48 is next. 50,000, 55 I have. At $55,000, still with the absentee at $55,000 ahead of the room. What was that? 58,000, 60,000. At $60,000, 62, 65 I have. I can offer 68 if you wish. At $65,000. 68,000, 70,000. 72,000, I'm out. It's your bid at $72,000. The absentee is out. The bid is in the room. Fair warning online and to the rest of us at $72,000. On the hammer, I will take that. 75,000. It's not that I will take it, I have to take it. Thank you for the bid. It was online. Okay, so we're still at 72,000. It's still with you at 72,000, but the bid came through and then there it is, $75,000 is bid. Yeah. Try 78. You're out. Thank you for the bid, sir. It's online then at $75,000. You're sure it's there? Sold to puddle 3338. And lot number 65 is Piaget once more. This is the 18-karat white gold bracelet cuff watch with the green nephrite dial. And here, 11, 12, $13,000 is bid with me at $13,000. For $13,000, $14,000 with you online in the UAE at $14,000, $15,000. 15 is here. Take 16 from either one of you. 16 is in the room. Try 17. At 16,000, your bid, sir. 17 in Florida, online. 18,000, thank you. The Piaget. At $18,000 in the room. Thank you for the bids. 18,000, last chance in Florida. The bid is here for $18,000. Last call, all done, 18,000. That's yours, paddle 508. And lot number 66 is by Cartier. This is the platinum and diamond set cocktail bracelet watch with the baguette bezel, the Durplan model. 17, 18, $19,000 for this at $19,000. At $19,000. 19,000. 20,000, $22,000, $22,000. One more. 24,000, 26,000. Ahead of the phones at $26,000. 1, 2, 3 phones. 28,000. I'm out at $28,000. 30,000. 1, 2, 3, 4 phones at 30,000. 32,000. For the Cartier. 34,000. Why not? We could go in twos. 36 is next. 34 I have. The bid is here at $34,000. 36 is next. We'll go in twos. It is. 34. Any advance? Let's do 36. Otherwise, we'll be here all day long. 38,000. See, that's the spirit. $38,000. I wonder what's next. I'll take 40. Lot number 66, Cartier, at $38,000. Remy's bid. Would you like 40? $38,000. Fair warning then, I'm selling at $38,000. There it goes, last chance online at $38,000. Sold to puddle 1675. And lot number 67 is Patek Philippe. This is the 18-karat gold automatic perpetual calendar wristwatch, the moon phases, and for the perpetual calendar model reference 3450, we can open now at $85,000, $90,000, $95,000. At $95,000. $95,000, $100,000, of course, in Switzerland. $110,000 is bid at $110,000 for 110. At $110,000, $120,000, $130,000, $140,000 going on at $140,000. The book is out. It's online at $140,000 for the Patek Philippe. The early 1980s, I'm at 140. Yes, 150,000 in the room. $150,000. $160,000. Online. 160. Yes, 170,000. 170 is bid. Gentlemen seated at $170,000. just ahead of you online, 180 if you like. 170 is here, 180,000. 180. You've hung up. That's usually a bad sign. Not always. That's true. 180. Would you like 190? 185. We'll take it. 185,000. Your bid. 185. 190 if you like online. At $185,000, it's here. Fair warning online, 190,000. All right, thank you for the bid, sir. At $190,000, selling online for $190,000. You're sure? Yeah. Sure enough. Okay. Thank you. It's yours online. Sold to paddle 3887. And on number 68 is Patek Philippe, the stainless steel and diamond set quartz wristwatch with the date, the Aquanaut loose model, reference 5067A. And let's start this one, please, at $22,000, $24,000, $26,000. With me on the book at $26,000. Are we going on at 26,000? For 26, 28,000, 30,000. $30,000 now. 32,000, thank you. On the phones at $32,000. Any advance for the Patek Philippe at 32, 35,000. 38,000. 38. And selling for $38,000. The countdown has started. Okay, you're out. There you are at 38,000. All done. Last chance online. Fair warning at $38,000. Sold to 1676. 38. And lot number 69 is the Audemars Piguet. This is the 18-karat white gold and baguette diamond set, automatic chronograph wristwatch, the Royal Oak chronograph model, and again, interest here. Let's start this at $65,000, $70,000, $75,000 for a selling bid at $75,000. $80,000 is online at $80,000. The book is out. It's online at $80,000. For $80,000. Are we going on? At $80,000, selling to you online for $80,000. There's a pattern over there. At $80,000, fair warning, selling for $80,000. $37.97. And lot number 70 is Audemars Piguet, the attractive 18-karat frosted pink gold quartz wristwatch, the Royal Oak frosted gold model. And let's open this. Let's open this at the mid-estimate at $30,000. Competing bids on the book at $30,000. For $30,000, $32,000, $35,000, at $35,000. Still with the absentee bidder at $35,000, $38,000, $40,000, at $40,000. Any advance at $40,000. I have it here and selling $42,000. I'm out. It's online for $42,000. All through, you have it online for $42,000. Sold to 3277. And lot 71 is Patek Philippe. This is the opulent 18-karat pink gold and diamond set automatic wristwatch. This with the diamond set bracelet, the diamond Nautilus model, reference 7118. And interest here, let's open at 170, 180, $190,000. At 190, 200,000, 220,000 for $220,000. with the absentee here at $220,000. Any advance? For $220,000 for this Patek Philippe, lot number 71 at $220,000. Lots of people asking me to wait, so I will wait and drink water. $220. Is it ringing? No, not happening. At $220,000. Thank you anyway for $220,000. The bid is here, all through 220. Sold to 22 paddle 1017. Lot number 72 is the Rolex, this rare 18-karat gold and diamond set wristwatch, day-date Pleiades model, and $14,000, $15,000, $16,000 is bid. At $16,000, $17,000, $18,000 I have. At $18,000, $19,000, $20,000, $22,000. For $22,000, $24,000, $26,000. At $26,000. At $26,000. Still with the absentee, not yours online. And ahead of the phones, $28,000. At $28,000 now. With the online bidder. For $28,000. Any advance? Are we all through for $28,000? It's there for $28,000. Sold to 4119. And lot number 73. 73 is the 18-karat gold diamond set wristwatch, the Rolex date model, 13, 14, 15,000 I have. At $15,000. At $15,000, $16,000, $17,000. At $17,000, $18,000, $19,000 now. For $19,000, $20,000 with the online bidder. 22 I have. At $22,000. $22,000. Still with the absentee, not yours online. At $22,000. And ahead of the rest of you, it's here and selling for $22,000. All done? 24,000. We're not all done. There it is with you now online. I'm out. It's there for $24,000. Last call at $24,000. Sold to 3966. That brings us to lot number 74, of course, the Piaget 18-karat gold diamond set wristwatch with diamond mother of pearl and blue sapphire dial. And here we can open at 10, 11, 12,000. At $12,000. For $12,000 for the Piaget now, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000. At $14,000. For $14,000, any advance at $14,000. Are we going on? At $14,000, all through, fair warning, at $14,000. Last chance online at $14,000. All done. 14,000, that's a pass. And lot number 75 is Patek Philippe, the rare 18-karat gold wristwatch with the golden rule dial and bracelet. This retailed by Tiffany & Co. for the US President Lyndon B. Johnson, the Calatrava Duo model, reference 2552. And $80,000 opens this, 80,000, 85, 90,000, 95, $100,000 is bid. At $100,000, 110, 120, 120, 130, 140, and $140,000. $140,000. Lots of competing bids on the book. I'm at $140,000. 140. Are we going on? For 140, 150,000 with the online bidder, thank you. 160,000 is bid at $160,000. 160. 170,000, 180,000, 190,000. I'm out with you online. at $190,000 for this rare Patek Philippe 190. It's online with you in Switzerland and selling for $190,000. Sold 190, 3599. Thank you so much. Online, we move next to lot number 76. This is Cartier, the dual time reversible wristwatch with the gold and white dials. Reverso dual time, the Paris model, and here, this watch from the 1970s, we can open at $48,000, $50,000, $55,000, at $55,000, $60,000, $65,000, at $65,000. 65. For this Cartier watch now at $65,000. Any advance? 65,000. And selling for $65,000, all through at 65. Sold 65,000, 25012. And lot number 77 is Audemars Piguet, the limited edition platinum Carillion Minute repeating wristwatch, the Edward Piguet Repetition Carillon model, and 35, 38, $40,000 is bid at $40,000. Lot 77, 42,000, thank you. 45,000 I have. It's here with me at 45,000, ahead of you online at $45,000. 48 if you like, 48,000, 50,000. At 50,000, 55,000 with you in Georgia, thank you, at 55, for $55,000. There it is, at $55,000. It's online then, I'm out, it's there, fair warning to us, for $55,000. Sold to 3322. And lot number 78, it's this beautiful Patek Philippe, the 18-karat white gold perpetual calendar wristwatch with the moon phases, leap year indication, calendar model reference 3940G. And here let's open at 35, 38, $40,000, 40,000, 42,000, 45,000 I have at $45,000. At $45,000 for this lot. Lot number 78 at $45,000. Are we going on? At $45,000. It's here on the book at $45,000, 48,000 then, and selling at $48,000. It's here at 48. Sold 48,000, and that is to 5217. Ladies and gentlemen, we move next to lot number 79. Richard Mille, this is the rare red quartz TPT limited edition dual time tourbillon wristwatch. And for this Aerodyne model, we can open at $380,000, $400,000, $420,000. At $420,000, $450,000, $480,000, $500,000 is bid. At $500,000. Your bid, Remy, at $500,000. There it is, lot number 79, at $500,000. 520,000. $550,000 with your online bidder. Thank you online. 550. What's that? $600,000. At $600,000. Any advance? At $600,000. Give you a moment to think about that online. Remy, are you still in? For $600,000. Fair warning then, I'm selling. It's this side at $600,000. Last chance online, it's here for $600,000. Sold to pedal 1302. $600,000. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. I wish you all a very good weekend. Handing over to Helena.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, David. We move on now to the next section of the sale with a collection of Todd Michael Glaser. one of the most recognizable names in real estate in South Florida, and we have the honor of offering the next 26 lots from his collection, starting with lot number 80, and with some interest, of course. This is the very rare Patek Philippe, reference 5070p, and I can start already at 100, 110, and $120,000 to start us off here at $120,000. Who's joining us next? At $120,000. Are the telephones joining us here at 120? Anybody else in the room now at $120,000? Coming in online at 120,000. I have a bid here in the rostrum at 120,000. Last chance to the room and fair warning online, selling for $120,000. Sold to the book for 120,000, and that's 1002 with the absentee. Lot 81 is next. This is the Patek Philippe with the Salmon dial, reference 5270p, and interest once again, of course, at 120. 120,000 are tied bids in the book with me at $120,000 up here in the rostrum. Would anyone like to break the tie at $120,000? Looking to the online bidders to hopefully join us here at $120,000. Currently up here in the rostrum. The telephone's coming in here now at 120. Remy, are you coming in here at 120? I have a higher bid of 130,000 in the book and selling for $130,000. Sold 130,000 to the absentee 5130. Up next is lot number 82. This is a unique Cartier Tank Centré special order. This is number 1 from 2007. Let's begin here at $95,000. At 95, 100, $110,000. 120,000 has been bid online. At $120,000, 130,000. The new entry 140. The bidding continues. All online 150. Many places 160. The online bidder still going here at 160,000. Currently 4123 has it at 160. Ahead of you all at $160,000, 170,000. The bidder from California returns at 170,000. Any more? At 170,000, 180 now. At $180,000. All going on online currently, welcoming bids from everywhere else, of course, at 180,000. At 180 is online. Looking to the phone bidders to hopefully join us here. Are we making some calls? At 180, your bid currently online at $180,000. Would any of the other online bidders like to come back? At 180,000, the bid is online. Are you trying to connect? At 180, still many places, 190. 190, thank you for coming back in California. 190 is now yours at $190,000. Are we going on? Online or anybody else in the room at 190,000? Eli, Remy? Any advance? At 190,000? The bid is online. Would you like the next one? It's at 190. I'll take 200,000 next. Give me a signal, please. At 190, I am selling. I have been waiting. 190 is the bid. Do let me know, please. At 190, 200,000. The internet bidder beat you to it. It's now at 200,000. Would you like? Thank you. 200,000 is your bid. California, are you coming back? I'll give you a last chance to return. It's still, I'm still winding it up. Online, I beg your pardon? 220,000. It was worth the wait. Thank you, Remy. 220. Online, your turn. You were with us from the start. Would you like the next one? It's at 220. We're not done quite yet, Remy. You'll now have to be patient with the online bidders. At 220,000, the bid is here in the room. And I'll give you a last chance to return online at 220,000. Fair warning, I am selling now for 220. So 220,000. Thank you, Remy, 1675. And thank you to all the online bidders as well. Lot 83 now. This is an unusual Patek Philippe in platinum, reference 5098P, and we shall start at 10, 11, and $12,000 to start us up here at $12,000. Who's joining us next? At $12,000. 13,000 is online. Thank you. At $13,000. Anybody else coming? Thank you, sir. Welcome. 40,000 is here. I took it in the room first online. Come back at 15, please. It's currently here at 14. In our sale room in New York at $14,000. 15,000. 16,000. Thank you, Namhi. 16,000. Many places online. Sir, would you like one more? Thank you for your bid. 17,000. From the UK now at $17,000. Any further advance online or the telephones this side at $17,000. The bid is online. Coming in from the UK, 18,000. The bidding continues, still online on Christie's Live at $18,000. Any more? 19,000. $19,000. Will we go any further online? It's at 19,000. Anybody else in the room at 19,000? The bidder in UK has it, not for long, 20,000. Is now with paddle 3796. Would you like one more in the UK? 22,000, thank you, there you are. 22,000 has been bid online, back in the UK at 22,000. Are you still with us online? There were many bidders in this one still. Would any of you like to rejoin us at 22,000? The next bid is available at 24 if you'd like, but it's currently selling there in the UK at 22,000. Last chance on selling at 22. So 22,000. Thank you. 3678. Thank you, Namhi. And thank you all for your bids there as well. Lot number 84 is an unworn Rolex with a celebration dial and its case. And I have tied bids in the book at $14,000. Who'll do the honors and break the tie here at $14,000? Is up here with me. 15,000 is immediately taken online. Thank you. Your bid now. The book is out at $15,000 with the online bidder currently ahead of you all at $15,000. Any further advance at $15,000? Anybody else in the room would like to join us here at $15,000? The online bidder has it, 16,000. Thank you. A new entry coming in online at $16,000. Are we going on? At 16,000, currently selling to the online bidder at $16,000. Last chance to the room. Fair warning to the telephones and fair warning to you online as well. Selling for $16,000. So that's all yours, 16,000. Thank you, 3420. Lot 85 is the Rolex Smurf Submariner date in white gold with a bracelet and a blue dial, and interest as expected here, of course. And I can open at 26 with tied bids, but 28,000 is the highest absentee here in my book at $28,000. I have the bid here in the rostrum at $28,000. Ahead of you all at $28,000. 30,000 is with you online. I'm out. You've outbid the absentee, and it's at 30,000 with the online bidder at $30,000. Anybody else jumping in here at $38,000? online, a chance for all our Christie's live bidders to join us now at 30,000. The bid is still online. Last chance to the room and fair warning to the telephone, selling to you online for $30,000. That's all yours online, 30,000. That bid just did it. Well done, 32.90. Lot 86 is the Rolex Submariner date Kermit in stainless steel from 2007. And once again, interest in the book allowing me to open at 9, 5, 10, and $11,000 with the absentee bidder taking the lead ahead of you all currently at $11,000. I have the bid here in the book at $11,000. Will we go any further at $11,000? It's with the absentee currently at $11,000. Looking to the online bidders to hopefully join us here at $11,000. Any advance from the room at $11,000. The telephone's coming in. It's at $11,000 and selling to the absentee for $11,000. So the 11,000, paddle 1010. We continue with lot number 87, and this is the Rolex Yachts Master, reference 116622, and once again, the absentees have the lead here at $7,588, $8,500. It's up here with me in the rostrum once again at $8,500. Anybody would like to join us here at $8,500? The bid is here at 11. Oh, I hope it was 11,000. It's at 8,500. Still at 8,500, and a chance for anybody else to jump in here at $8,500 with the absentee currently. Any further advance anywhere at $8,500? The bid is here in the book and selling for $8,500. So the 8,500 is the winning bid, 5075. Lot 88 now. Lot 88 is a Rolex GMT Master 2 root beer in two-tone, stainless steel and pink gold. And we shall start at 12, 13 are tied bids, and 14 with the highest of the absentees here at 14, 15, 16 I have ahead of you online. Try the next one, please. It's at $16,000 up here with me, not with you quite yet. It's at $16,000 up here in the rostrum. Would you like the next one? At $16,000, anybody else anywhere? The bid is with the absentee at $16,000. Would you like to try one more online? At $16,000, the bid is here. Do let me know if you'd like to rejoin us. It's currently at $16,000 here and selling. Last chance to you all at $16,000. So 16,000, and that goes to 5121 in the book. We continue with lot number 89. This is the Rolex GMT Master 2, reference 116710LN. Let's begin here at 885 at $9,000. At $9,000. Who's coming here at $9,000? 9,500 is with the online bidder at 9,000 and 10,000 ahead of you still. 11,000 in the room. I saw you, sir. 12,000, 11,000 was in the room. Online, try 12, please. 12,000 has been bid, sir. Just the one? Thank you. 12,000 is online. Will we go any further anywhere else? 13,000, thank you. A new entry coming in online at $13,000. Would you like to come back? The first original bidder online. A chance for you to try one more. If you're keen on this one, at 13,000, the bid is with 3552 on Christie's Live. Last chance to the room, and fair warning to all the other Christie's Live bidders, selling now for $13,000. So you got it, 13,000, and that goes to 3552. Lot number 90 is next. This is the Patek Philippe Calatrava Pilot New York edition from 2017, reference 5522A. And as expected, I have interest with no less than 3 tied bids in the book at $26,000. At $26,000, who'll do the honors this time? 28,000 has broken the tie, coming in from Georgia at $28,000. Your bid now, 30,000. In New York, 32,000. Back to Georgia at $32,000. With our Christie's live bidders taking the lead here at $32,000. Any further advance at $32,000? Will we go on? Thank you, sir. Welcome back. 35 with you now. At 35 here in the room. In our sale room in New York, up front at 35,000. Would you like one more online? The bid is here, but still a chance for you to come back if you'd like. 38,000 is available. Would you like it online? The bid is here and selling now for $35,000. Last chance to you all, and selling for $35,000. Sold. Congratulations, sir. 514. Thank you very much. 30, right? 35, yes. 35,000. Thank you, Namhi, for confirming that. Lot 91. Lot 91 is the Patek Philippe Calatrava Pilot Time Travel in white gold. Reference 5524G. 19, 20,000 at $20,000. Who's joining us here first? At $20,000, 22,000, 24,000 ahead of you online. Try the next one at 24,000. It's just ahead of you at $24,000. Will you try one more? 26,000 is the bid now at $26,000. The online bidder has taken it ahead of you all at $26,000. Anybody else would like to join us here at 26,000 with the online bidder currently? Last chance to the telephones, and fair warning to 28,000 in time. Very nicely bid from Switzerland at $28,000. Are we going on? Online. I'll give you a last chance to rejoin us. To our first bidder who took the lead here, but it's at 28,000 ahead of you. It's in Switzerland at 28,000, and it's the last chance for the last time here at $28,000. Gobbles up at 28. Sold. 28,000, and that goes to 3798. Well done. Lot number 93. Is a heavy Rolex Submariner in white gold, reference 126619LB. And I can begin with interest once more at 24,000 is tied bids, but I have $26,000. I have 26 here in Florida. Try the next one, please. It's at 26,000 just ahead of you. Try the next one if you can. At 26,000, the bid is here in the book. Will you try one more? At $26,000. Looking at the room now, 28,000. Thank you. It's now with you at $28,000. My book is clear now at 28,000, and the bid is online at $28,000. Any further advance? At $28,000. I am selling then to the online bidder at 28,000. Last chance to the telephones at 28,000. It's yours at 28. Sold. 28,000 is the final bid. 3486 takes it. Lot number 93. Lot number 93 now is the Rolex GMT Master 2 Pepsi. Reference 126710BL. Recently discontinued. If there is ever a chance, this is a very good one indeed. So let's start, please, at $15,000, $16,000, and $17,000. I have the bid here at $17,000, $18,000 is immediately taken online, and it's with you at $19,000 now. At $19,000, 20,000, several places online. It's currently in Switzerland at $20,000. Ahead of us all here at $20,000. Will we go any further online at $20,000? Anybody else in the room now? At $20,000. At $20,000. The bid is online. Would anybody else like to join us here? Otherwise, I am selling to the online bidder in Switzerland for $20,000. Last chance and selling for $20,000. Sold, $20,000. Thank you. 3798. Lot number 94 is a sporty stainless steel Patek Philippe flyback chronograph with bracelets. Reference 5960. Opening at $28,30, $32,000 at $32,000. Who's jumping in here? $35,000, $38,000 ahead of you online at $38,000. It still could be yours. It's ahead of you currently at $38,000. Try one more. At $38,000. Looking to the telephones to join us here, maybe. At $38,000. Any advance at $38,000. Online. Would you like the next one? At $38,000. Still a chance for you to come back. I'll give you just a moment. At $38,000. One more. At $38,000 then, it's ahead of you and ahead of all the rest of us here in the room. At $38,000. Last chance online. Fair warning at 38. Pass. Lot 95 is the Rolex Daytona in white gold, automatic chronograph, reference 116519, starting here at 1920, at $20,000 with the absentee here at $20,000. Who's coming in here at $20,000? Is up here in the book with me at $20,000. Any further advance? At $20,000. It's all here in the book with the absentee at $20,000. Any more? At $20,000, I have a higher bid of $22,000 and selling for $22,000. Sold to the book for $22,529. Up next is lot number 96. This is an incredibly rare Rolex, platinum day date with a black onyx dial, reference 18206. And I'd like to start here at $95,000, at $100,000, $110,000, at $110,000. Ahead of you all at $110,000, $110,000, $120,000, $140,000, and $130,000, excuse me, at $130,000. $140,000 has been bid online. Ahead of you, Janet, at $140,000. A bidder joining us from Florida now at $140,000. Janet, $150,000. Thank you, Ellie. $150,000 is now here on the telephones with Ellie. Ahead of you online at $150,000. Would you like the next one online? Or Janet? $160,000. The online bidder returns at $160,000. Ellie? One more, just the one. Thank you. $160,000 is online. Janet? At $160,000 then, selling to our bidder in Florida for $160,000. Last chance at $160,000. $160,000 is in Florida. Do let me know, Remy. At $160,000. Thank you for patiently waiting in Florida. The bid is still with you. We might get a new bidder here, perhaps. I do have to sell otherwise, Remy. At $160,000, may I sell it? $165,000. 165 has been bid online. Would you like 170? 170 will be the next bid online if you'd like to try one more. But it's currently here at 165. Thank you. 170 has been bid at 170 ahead of you, Remy. 170 is the current bid. And selling for 170,000. At 170,000, unless you give me one more bid right now, I am selling. 170 is yours online. Thank you so much, and you deserve to win that. Thank you. Sold 170,000. Thank you very much online. 3801 is the paddle. Lot number 97 is the Patek Philippe, a very attractive Patek Philippe, with a perpetual calendar with moon phases, reference 5320G, and I can start at $40,000 to start us here at $40,000, $42,000, $45,000 I have online. $48,000 is now with you, and 50, and 50. Thank you for speeding us up online. It's at 50,000 with you online, 3823 currently at $50,000. Ahead of you all at $50,000 and ahead of all the telephones as well. Anybody else would like to jump in here is currently online at 50,000. Would anybody else like to try one more? It's at 50,000 with a bidder in Florida. Last chance. My gavel is up. Fair warning to all the online bidders at $50,000. There is the bid at $50,000. Sold. Ooh, 50,000. Sold 3823. Congratulations online. Lot number 98 is a very unusual Rolex overtone double seconds hands. Starting, I'd like to open here at 65, 70, and $75,000 at $75,000. Ahead of us all here at $75,000. Any advance at $75,000? Janet, are you coming in here at $75,000? Bring me the next bid, please, at $75,000. Looking at you online as well at $75,000. Remy, are you coming in here at 75? At 75, Janet, are you on the line? Are you? At 75? At 75, 80,000. 80,000. Well done online. Is yours your bid at 80? Very skillfully done there at 80,000. You have the bid at 80. Last chance, Janet. Last chance for me on the telephones. And fair warning to all the rest of us here who's bidding. It's at 80. It's yours. Thank you online once again. You got it at 80. Sold 80,000. Thank you online. 3338. Lot number 99 is the Rolex Explorer 2, Freccione, reference 1655. And I have interest, of course, with the absentees starting us off already with bidding at 12, 13, 14, 15, and $16,000 is up here with me at $16,000. I have the bid here in the book at $16,000, 17,000, 18,000. Back to the book here online, not with you. It's back here at $18,000. Would you like one more? At $18,000, the bid is here with the absentee at $18,000, just ahead of you. 19,000, 20,000. With the absentee still at 20. Are we still in this one at 20,000? There's still a chance to come back. 22,000, 24,000 I have. The bid is not with you online, it's here at 24,000 with the absentee. There's still a chance for you to come back, and you do at 26,000. You've outbid the absentees in the book, and it's now with you in Hong Kong at $26,000, jumping ahead of you all at $26,000 and selling. And it's the last chance here for the last time in the room, and fair warning online and selling for $26,000. Sold 26,000. Thank you. 3314. Well done. Lot number 101, 100. Lot, lot 100. Lot 100 is the Rolex Explorer 2, reference 216570. This is the newer iteration of the Explorer 2 with the Mark I dial. And I'd like to start here at 6,000, $6,500 to bring us in here at $6,500. Who's jumping in here? At $6,500 online. Would you like this one? At $6,500. 7,000, sir, it's yours. At $7,000. Thank you for coming back. At $7,000 is bid in the room. At $7,750 online. Just the one. Thank you for trying. $7,500 is online and selling, not with you, sir. Last chance to the telephones if you'd like to join us now. At $7,500, it goes to you online at $7,500. So $7,500, paddle 3428. Lot 101 now. Lot 101. It's the turn for lot 101, an incredibly rare Rolex double red Sea Dweller with a Mark IV dial, retailed by Asprey, with a signature inside the case back. And I'd like to start here with interest, as expected, of course, at $22,000, $24,000, $26,000 with the absentees once again here at $26,000. I have the bid currently at $26,000. Any advance at $26,000. My bid here at the moment at $26,000. Any interest this side at $26,000 online? Now's your chance. If you're watching and waiting, now might be a very good chance for you to join us at $26,000. The bid is here currently. Anybody else in the room? An opportune moment for you to come in online. Otherwise, I am selling to the absentee here for $26,000. Last chance to you all, and selling for $26,000. Sold, and that goes to the absentee for $26,5250. Lot number 102 is the Rolex Sea Dweller. This is a James Cameron, reference 126660. Opening at $7,500, $8,000, $8,500 is up here with me once again at $8,500. $9,000 is now with you online. Thank you. At $9,000. I took your bid online first at $9,000. Any further advance from the room? At $9,000. Are we going on at $9,000? Anybody else would like to join us here at $9,000? The bid is with you online at $9,000. Ahead of all the rest of us here, the bid is with you online at $9,000, and it's the last chance for the last time. Fair warning online, you have it at $9,000. Sold. $9,000 is the winning bid. 3598 takes it. Well deserved. Lot 103 is next. This is the Rolex Hawk Submariner, reference 116610 LV in stainless steel, starting with interest, of course, once again at 10, 11 tied bids and 12,000 to break it. At $12,000 here with the highest of the absentees, 13,000, 14,000 I have. 14,000 I have online. I thought I saw you try to come in 15,000, 16,000. My bid's still here at $16,000. at $16,000. 17,000 is now with you. Well done. At 17,000, you've cleared my book, and it's now at 17,000 online. Ahead of all the rest of us here at 17,000, the online bidder taking the lead here now at $17,000. Last chance to the room, last chance to the telephones, and fair warning online, selling for 17. Sold, 17 it is. 17,000 for 3,796. Lot 104 is the Rolex GMT Master 2, the Sprites, reference 126720 from 2023, left-handed stainless steel, this one. And I have no less, once again, triple tied bids in the book at $10,000. Who'll do the honors this time and break the tie? 11,000 is immediately bid online. Thank you. 12,000, a new place at $12,000. 13,000. The bidding continues online. Do try one more. It's at 13,000. Several places there online at $13,000. Give you a moment to consider. 14,000. We go on at 14,000. Will you try the next one online? In one of those several places here on lot 104, and the new one, 15,000, coming in from Canada at $15,000. Are we going on online? 16,000, new place, 5 bidders online on this one at $16,000. Currently with 4109, that is the current paddle taking the lead here at 16,000. But I'll give you some time to consider coming back here at 16,000. One more. At 16,000, looking at the telephones now, or anybody else in the room, at $17,000. The bid is in Canada at 17,000. Last chance to all now at $17,000 online. Now's your chance, otherwise I'm selling at 17. So 17,000 takes it. Thank you. 3813. Lot 105. Lot 105 is the a vibrant and highly impressive Patek Philippe with moon faces. This is a perpetual calendar chronograph with lacquered green with black gradient dial this time, reference 5270P. And of course, I have a selling bid in the book allowing me to open already at $120,000. It's selling bid in the book at $120,000 with the absentee here at $120,000. Anybody else would like to jump in here at $120,000? The bid is currently here with the absentee at $120,000. Any further interest? Are the telephones coming in here at $120,000? Looking at the room now at $120,000 online. A chance for you to join us here at $120,000. Any advance from the telephones? At $120,000 online. Now's your chance. Otherwise, I am selling to the absentee for $120,000. Sold to the absentee for $120,000, and that's paddle 5143. And the last lot in this fantastic collection of Todd Michael Glaser is lot number 106, a last chance to acquire one of these wonderful watches. This is a very rare Patek Philippe limited edition in platinum wristwatch with moon faces, made to commemorate the 125th anniversary of Wempes and Patek Philippe's partnership. Again, this is a limited edition of 1 of 100 pieces in platinum, and I can start here at 42, 45, 48, and $50,000 at $50,000. $55,000 is bid online. Thank you, online. You have it at $55,000. Anybody else anywhere at $55,000? Any further advance at $55,000? It's with you online currently at $55,000. Will we go any further in the room or the telephones? At $55,000, the bid is online at $55,000, ahead of all the rest of us here at $55,000. You have it online at $55,000. Sold. You got it online. Very nicely bid. 55,000 there. 3122 is the winning paddle. Thank you all so much. It's now my pleasure to hand the gavel over to my colleague, Richard Lloyd. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Helena. Fine work. And it's my pleasure to take us through to the end of the sale. And we're beginning with lot 107, Patek Philippe, an elegant and coveted 18-carat white gold perpetual calendar chronograph. There it is, lot 107, showing on the screen there. And interest here already, unsurprisingly, at 80,000, 85, 90, 95, at $95,000, at 95, sorry, at 85,000, 90,000 now, at 90,000 I have any advance, at 90,000 bid. Ahead of you online, ahead of the room. Here it is at the rostrum at $90,000. Any advance at 90,000. At 90,000. At 90,000, my commission bid. At $90,000. Anyone jumping in online? It's at 90,000 now. Here at Rockefeller Center, at 90,000. At $90,000. At 90,000 then, fair warning, selling to my commission, ahead of the phones to the room, not with you online, I'm selling at $90,000. That is sold, 90,000, and that is to 5130. Thank you, lot 108 now. Important watch here, Patek Philippe, an extremely rare, bold and dazzling 18-carat white gold and baguette diamond set automatic flyback chronograph wristwatch with date and diamond bracelet, lot 108. And interest here, unsurprisingly, we have this at $380,000, at 380, 400,000, thank you, at 420, at 450 now, at $450,000 bid, any advance? At 450,000, here it is. My commission at 450,000. At 450,000 for the Patek Philippe. At 450. At $450,000. Anyone else jumping in? It's at 450 so far. At $450,000. At 450 then, if we're all sure, fair warning, selling here, not with you online or the phones. It's my order bid. I'm selling at 450,000. That is sold. 450, and that is to bidder 1005. Congratulations. Lot 109, Patek Philippe, a very rare and vibrant limited edition 18-carat white gold automatic wristwatch. This with the cloisonné enamel dial. Lot 109, there it is on the screen, a handsome object. And we have this at 28,000 to start me, at 30,000, 32 now, at $32,000, any advance at 32. 35 online, welcome, at 35,000 now, bid via Christie's Live, at 35,000. At 35,000, there it is, at 35 online, at 35,000. At $35,000, any advance at 35. The internet bidder so far at 35,000. At 35,000 then, fair warning, selling online at $35,000. 38,000 just in time. UAE, ahead of the first internet bidder. It's at 38 now. You coming back in? 40,000, thank you. At 40,000 now. At 40,000. At $40,000. 42 will be next. It's at 40,000. 42,000. At $42,000. 45,000. At 45,000 then. 48 is next. It's at 45 so far. At 45,000. At 48,000, not over yet. Welcome back. At 48,000. At 48,000 for the Patek Philippe, the cloisonné dial. At 48,000. At 48,000. 50,000 is next, but it's at 48,000. Several internet bidders on this. At $48,000. Anyone like to round it up to 50? It's at 48,000 then. If we're sure, fair warning, it's at $48,000 via Christie's Live. I'm selling at 48,000. 50,000 in India. Welcome. At 50,000. Nice round number at 50,000 then. 55 is next. At $50,000. For the Patek Philippe. At 50,000. At $50,000. Several internet bidders. Anyone else jumping back into the fray? Or any new bidders, in fact? It's at 50,000 now to the bidder in India. At $50,000. At 50,000 then, fair warning, selling via Christie's Live, it is at $50,000. Gavels up at 50,000. 50,000. And thank you to all involved in that. That's 3927. Lot 110, Patek Philippe, very rare and vibrant, limited edition, 18-karat white gold automatic wristwatch. Again with cloisonné enamel dial. Lot 110. And interest here, we already start this at 30,000, 32,000, 35,000 now. At 35,000, the bid is here. At 35,000, 38,000, thank you, 40,000, back to my order now. Ahead of you online, it's at 40,000 with me. 42,000 in UAE. I'm out now, that clears the order bids. It's online at 42,000. At $42,000, any advance at 42. At 45,000, thank you. At 45,000 now. 48 is next. At 45. At $45,000. Anyone else jumping back in? It's at 45. At 45,000. Give you a moment. It's at 45,000 then. At $45,000. Fair warning, it's online. I'm selling, gavels up at $45,000. 45. And that is to bidder 3773. Thank you for that. Lot 111, Patek Philippe, very rare and vibrant, limited edition, 18-karat white gold automatic wristwatch. Again with cloisonné dial. Handsome object, there it is on the screen. And I have this at 28,000 to start, at 30,000 now, 32,000, at 32,000, at 35,000. Thank you. It's online, several disappointed bidders. Now's your chance at 35,000 in UAE. Any advance at 35,000. I can sell at this level. It's at 35,000. At 35,000 then. Anyone jumping in online? It's at 35. At 35,000. I'm sure there's at least one other disappointed underbidder out there. It's at 35. 38 is next. It's at 35,000. At 35,000 then. Any advance? At 35,000. At 35,000 then, fair warning, gavels up, I'm selling online at 38,000, just in time. At 38,000. The bidder in UAE, come back, it's at 38. 40 is next, obviously, but it's at 38,000 so far. At 38,000. At $38,000. At 38,000, if you're all sure, I'm selling then, gavels up, fair warning, at $38,000. 30, 40,000, just in time with the hammer. UAE bidders come back in at 40,000. At 40,000 now. 42 is next. At $40,000. Any advance? At 40,000. Give you a moment. At 40,000. At $40,000. Yes or no? At 40,000. At $40,000. 42,000 is next. At 40,000 then, fair warning, there it is, the bidder in the UAE. I'm selling at 42,000. Hard fought this one, at 42,000. 45 is next. At 42,000 UAE, you coming back, it's at 42. At 42,000. At $42,000. 45,000 is next. For the Patek Philippe, the Clasonnet dial. At 42,000. At $42,000. What it'll be, yes or no? At 42,000, fair warning then, I'm selling online at $42,000. 42. And that is to bidder 3055. Thank you to all involved in that. Lot 112. The Patek Philippe, very rare and vibrant, limited edition, 18-karat white gold automatic wristwatch with enamel dial. Seems to be the last of this section here, lot 112, last chance. So I'm sure there are some underbidders out there. This is it. And we start this off at 28,000 now, at 28,000. Thank you, 30,000, 32,000, at 32,000. There it is, 35,000 UAE. Good to see you back at 35,000. At 35,000 now. Any advance at 35? At 35,000. At 35,000 for the Patek Philippe. At 35,000. At $35,000. Any advance at 35? At 35,000. At $35,000 then, fair warning. If we're all sure, 38 is next. Otherwise, I'm selling it now at 38,000. There it is. At $38,000. 40,000. UAE back at 40,000 now. 42 is next, but it's at 40. At $40,000. At 40,000. At $40,000. Any advance? At 40,000. Yes or no? At 40,000 then, fair warning, if we're all sure, I'm selling it online, gabbles up at 42,000. At 42,000 now. 45 is next, but it's at 42 so far. At 42,000. At $42,000. The Patek Philippe at 42. The bidder in UAE coming back in, it's at 42,000. At $42,000. At 42,000 then, fair warning, gabbles up, I'm selling, last chance, at $42,000. 42, and that is sold to 3055. Thank you. Lot 113, Patek Philippe, a special order, an extremely rare 18-karat white gold automatic world time wristwatch with Guatemala dial. Very handsome object. There it is on your screens. Lot 113. And interest here, we have this at $40,000, at 40,000, 42,000, 45,000, 48,000, 50,000. I have it here ahead of you online. 50,000, my order bid at 50,000. Ahead of the online bidder. Bless you. At 50,000. 55,000. I'm out now. It's 55,000 here. Ahead of the online bidder, ahead of my order at 55,000. You coming back in, it's at 55. at $55,000. In the room here at Rockefeller Center at 55,000. At 55 now. At $55,000. If you're sure online, the bid is here, ahead of my order bid. I'm selling, fair warning, at $55,000. 55,000 sold. And that is to 2628. Thank you. 2628. Lot 114, Audemars Piguet, an unworn and stickered stainless steel automatic wristwatch with bracelet, date, and sweep center seconds. There it is, showing on the screen there. And unsurprisingly, lots of interest here. We have this at 18,000, 19, 20,000, 22, 24, 26,000 bid. At 26,000, 28,000 in Arizona. Welcome, I'm out now. That clears the orders. It's online at 28,000. At $28,000. Who else is jumping in? It's at 28. At 28,000. At $28,000. 30,000 in Sidcup, UK. 32,000 in Antwerp. It's really opening up. Global bidding here at 32,000. Bidder in Belgium. California, 35,000. The power of Christie's Live. It's at 35,000 in California. At 35,000. Give you a second to recalibrate. It's at 35,000. Bidder in the west coast of the USA at 35,000 now. Any advance at 35,000. At $35,000. At 35,000 then, if we're sure, lots of people online, but here it is at $35,000. Fair warning, I'm selling at $35,000. 35,000 sold, and that is to 3913. Thank you. 115 Patek Philippe, a coveted and sporty stainless steel automatic flyback chronograph, dual time wristwatch with day-night indicators, date and bracelet. There it is. This handsome watch showing on the screens here. Again, unsurprisingly, interest on the book, and we start this off at 60,000, 65, 70,000, 75, 80,000 now. At 80,000, here it is. 85,000 in Switzerland. I'm out now. It's online at 85,000, 90,000 now. Second internet bidder at 90,000. At 90,000, 95,000 in Switzerland. At 95, going on. At 95,000, any of the phone bidders, now's your chance, it's at 95. At $95,000, any advance. With you in Christie's Live in Switzerland, at 95,000. Who else is jumping in? Who's going to make it 100,000 now? At 95. At $95,000. At 95,000, we're all sure, ahead of you in the room, ahead of you on the phones, it's online via Christie's Live at $95,000. Fair warning, at 95,000. Sold, 95,000. And that is to 3798 in Switzerland. Thank you for that. 116, Richard Mille, a sporty and large titanium automatic dual-time flyback chronograph. This with annual calendar, outsize date, and countdown regatta timer. There it is on the screens. And where should we start this off? At 48,000, 50,000, 55,000 now. At 55, 60,000. At 60,000, here it is at 60. Any advance at 60, 65 in Switzerland? Thank you. At $65,000. It's online now. At 65,000. At $65,000. At 65,000. Anyone else jumping in via Christie's Live? It's at 65. At $65,000. At 65,000 then. At $65,000. At 65,000 then, fair warning, I'm selling it online, ahead of the phones, ahead of the room. There it is at $65,000. Sold 65,000 to 3798. Thank you. 117 Van Cleef & Arpels, very impressive and large 18-karat pink gold automatic wristwatch with complete calendar and planetarium display. There it is. And interest here, unsurprisingly, at 60,000, 65, 70,000, 75, 80,000 now. At 80,000 already. At 80,000, here it is, my order bid. At 80,000. At $80,000, here it is. Christie's Rockefeller Center at 80,000. At $80,000. At 80,000. Who's going to jump in? It's at 80,000 here. At $80,000. At 80,000 then, if we're sure, no one else jumping in online, it's my order bid. Fair warning, gavels up, I'm selling at $80,000. Sold. 80,000. That is to commission bidder 5013. 118 Rolex, an extremely rare and coveted 18-karat gold automatic chronograph wristwatch with bracelet, retailed by Tiffany & Company. There it is. And I'm going to start at 38,000, 40,000, 42,000 now. At 42,000, here it is at 42. At 42,000. At 42,000, 45, thank you online, 48, back to me here. At 48,000. At 48,000. 50,000 now, it's online. At $50,000 via Christie's Live. At 50,000. The gold Daytona at $50,000. At 50,000, 55,000 in California, welcome. At 55. At $55,000. At 55,000, 60,000, thank you. That's 60,000. Not over yet, it's at 60,000. 65 is next. 65,000. At $65,000. At 65,000 then via Christie's Live, ahead of the room and ahead of the phones, it's at $65,000. At 65,000 then, if we're all sure online, gavels up, fair warning, 70,000. At 70,000 now. At $70,000. 75 is next. At the moment, we're at 70,000. At $70,000. At $70,000. At 70,000 then, fair warning, I'm selling via Christie's Live at $70,000. Sold, 70,000, and that is to 3338. Thank you for that. Lot 119, Patek Philippe, a rare and unusual 18-karat pink gold automatic tonneau-shaped perpetual calendar wristwatch with moon phases, 24 hours, and leap year indication. There it is. And interest in this, we have 24,000, 26, 28,000, 30,000 now. 30,000 bid, my order. At 30,000, 32 in the room, 35, back to me here. At 35,000, ahead of you, sir, it's with my order bid at 35,000. And ahead of you online, it's 35,000 here. My commission bid at 35,000. Anyone jumping in? Are you coming back in, sir? It's at 35,000 here. At 38,000, I'm out now. It's via Christie's Live at 38,000. At 38,000 now. It's online, ahead of my order bid. It's at $38,000. At 38,000 now. At $38,000. Anyone jumping in online? At 38,000. At $38,000 for the Patek Philippe. At 38,000 then, if we're all sure, I'm selling online ahead of my order bid. Fair warning, at $38,000. Sold, 38,000. And that is to 4013. Lot 120, Cartier CPCP, minute repeating tortue, highly rare and charming, 18-carat pink gold limited edition. There it is showing on the screen. And lots of interest here. I'll give you time to absorb this. We have tie bids, ladies and gentlemen, of $70,000. At $70,000 now. Way to go. At $70,000. At $70,000. Not 17. I admire the audacity of that. 70,000. 70,000. 75,000. Thank you for breaking the time. Both my order bids are out now. It's at 75,000. At 75,000. With Sharon at 75. At $75,000. Selling here, ahead of my order bids. It's on the phone at 75,000. No. At 75,000 here, not with the far phone, at $75,000, ahead of you online, ahead of the room. I'm selling here at $75,000. 80,000 just in time. 80,000 via Christie's live. At 80,000. At 80. 83,000 I'll take. Thank you for asking so nicely. 85 is next. 83,000 here. Thank you for your patience online. 85,000 is next. At 83,000. In the room at 83,000. Next bid is 85. At $83,000. At 83,000 then, have to hurry you, 85,000, thank you. At 85,000. Are they using a calculator? Is that what that was? At 85,000, you sure? 88 if you wish. It's at 85,000. Thank you for your patience online. No, that sounds like a definite no, but thank you for your bids. It's online. I'm selling, fair warning, at $85,000. Sold, 85,000. That is to 3782. Thank you for that. Lot 121, Patek Philippe, an elegant and oversized 18-carat pink gold cushion-shaped wristwatch with flame lugs. There it is, reference 2424, showing on your screens. And what should we say, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000 already. Lots of interest here. It's at 13,000. At 13,000, 14,000. Thank you, sir. Bid in the room. I'm out now. Gentleman's bid here in Rockefeller Center at 14,000. At $14,000. Any advance at 14? Here it is. Ahead of you online, ahead of the phones, at $14,000. At 14,000, 15,000 in Florida. 16,000, thank you. Back to the room here at 16,000, ahead of you in Florida, at 16,000. At $16,000. 17,000. Back to you in Florida. 17,000. 18,000. Thank you, sir. At 18,000 now, back to the room at 18. At $18,000. 19,000. 20,000. Thank you. At 20,000 now. Gentleman's bid at 20,000. At $20,000. Florida, 22 is next. At $20,000. The bid is here, ahead of you online and ahead of the phones. At $20,000. At $20,000, if we're sure, selling here, ahead of you online, have to hurry you, I'm selling, gavels up, at $20,000. Sold, 20,000, and that is to 510. Congratulations. Lot 122, Patek Philippe. Very rare and attractive 18-karat pink gold wristwatch with spider lugs, reference 1578. There it is on the screen. And considerable interest here. We have this at 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 22,000, 24,000, 26,000. Ahead of you, it's 26,000 here. Lots of interest. Here it is at 26, 28,000, 30,000. Back to my order. Ahead of you online, I have it still at 30,000. Any advance? At 32,000, I'm out now. It's online via Christie's Live. Ahead of my order, it's at 32 now. At 35,000 in Switzerland. At 35,000. At $35,000. Any advance at 35. 38,000, thank you. 40,000, not over yet. Back to Switzerland online at 40,000. 42. 45. At 45,000. 48,000, thank you. 50,000. At 50,000 now via Christie's Live. At $50,000. No, thank you for your bids. It's with you online in Switzerland at $50,000. Ahead of the phone, ahead of my order, it's with you online. Fair warning then, I'm selling, gavels up at $50,000. Sold at 50,000. And that is 23599. Thank you. Lot 123. The Audemars Piguet coin watch, reference 5610BA. Rare and unusual $20 coin concealed wristwatch. There it is showing on your screen, lot 123. And I have this at 5,000, 5,500, 6,000, 6,500 now. At $6,500. Any advance? 7,000, thank you. 7,500 back to me. At 8,000 now, it's online. 8,005 in the UAE. 8,500, 9,000 going on. At $9,000. Any advance? All on Christie's Live. 9,500. At 10,000 now. At $10,000, any advance? At 10,000. A flurry of activity. It's $10,000. 11,000 is next. At 10,000. At $10,000. Any one of the several internet bidders coming back in. It's at 10,000 so far. At $10,000. At 10,000 then, fair warning, if you're all sure, 11,000. No, you're not. Glad to have you back. 12,000 now. At 12,000. I have a feeling it's not finished yet. It's at 12,000. At $12,000. At 12,000. At $12,000 then, is this it? fair warning, gavels up, I'm selling at $12,000. Sold, 12,000. That is to 3887. Thank you for that. Lot 124, Audemars Piguet, Cobra, reference 4079BA, rare and elegant, 18-karat gold bracelet watch with diamond dial. There it is on the screen. And interest, of course, here at 7,000, 7,500, 8,000. At 8,000 bid, my order. At 8,000, 8,500 in New Jersey. Thank you. 9,000 back to me here. At 9,000, my order. 9,500, 10,000 now. Still going on. 11,000, I'm out. It's in New Jersey at 11,000. Ahead of my commission bid. It's at 11,000 now. Welcome, New Jersey. At 11,000. At $11,000. Any advance? Bidder in UAE coming back in, perhaps. It's at 11,000. At $11,000. 11,000 by Christie's Live. At $11,000. Bless you. At $11,000 then, fair warning, gavels up, I'm selling via Christie's Live at $11,000. Sold, 11,000. That is to 3966. Thank you. Lot 125, Patek Philippe. Formerly owned by Andy Warhol, a historically notable 18-karat gold wristwatch with sweep center seconds, retailed by Houseman and Company. Wonderful provenance there. Lot 125. And I start this off at 140, 150, 160, 170,000 now, at 170,000 for the Warhol Patek Philippe at 170. Here it is, at $170,000. At 170,000. At 170,000. Here it is. The Warhol Patek at $170,000. Anyone jumping in online? It's at 170. At 170,000. At 170,000. At $170,000. If we're sure, it's ahead of the room, ahead of the phones, and ahead of the online interest. It's at $170,000. That is a pass at 170. Now onto lot 126. Patek Philippe, a very rare and unusual 18-karat gold cushion-shaped wristwatch. Cartier signed golden circle, reference 3544. There it is on the screen. And interest here, we have this at 7,000, 7,500, 8,000, 8,500, 9,000 now. At 9,000, any advance? 9,500 online, 10,000 now. 11,000, 12,000. Back to me here, 13,000 online, 14,000, I still have it, 15,000, 16,000. At 17,000, I'm out now. It's online at 17,000, ahead of my order. No, thank you for your bids. It's 17 now, by Christie's Live, at $17,000. At 17,000. Anyone else jumping in online? It's at 17,000. At $17,000. At 17,000, if we're all sure, it's online via Christie's Live, ahead of the room, ahead of the phones. I'm selling, fair warning, at $17,000. Sold at 17,000 to bidder 3887. Lot 127, Cartier London Benoit, 1965. Attractive 18-karat gold oval-shaped wristwatch with 18-karat gold London deployant clasp. There it is. Handsome watch showing on your screens. And Where should we start this? 9,000, 9,500, 10,000 now. At 10,000, any advance? Lots of phones on this. At 10, at 15,000, my kind of bidder. Thank you. At 15,000, 16,000 online. 17,000 now. At 18,000 online. 20,000, that's the spirit. 22,000. 25,000. 25,000. 26,000. Just make up the increments. Nobody cares. 28,000 online. 30,000 is next. At 30,000 online, 32,000. I think the game has shifted to Christie's Live, 35,000. At 35,000 now. 8,000. 40,000. At 40,000, 42,000. At 42,000 now, via Christie's Live. At 45,000 now. 48,000. 50,000. 55,000. At $55,000. 60,000. 65,000. At $65,000. Any advance? 70 is next. It's at 65 now. At 65, 70,000. Going on. 75,000. At 75,000. 80,000. Thank you. Back to the room now. At 80,000, 85 online. At $85,000. At 85,000 via Christie's Live, 90,000. 95,000. At 95,000. At 95,000. Who's going to make it 100? It's at 95. At 95,000. At 95,000 via Christie's Live. Thank you for your patience online. It's at $95,000. You're out. Thank you. At 95,000. Back to you, Christie's Live, at $95,000. Is anyone going to make it 100? Otherwise, fair warning, I'm selling online 100,000. I knew it, at 100,000 now. At $100,000. At 100,000. Any advance at 100,000. At $100,000, 110 is next, otherwise I'm selling, fair warning, there it is, at $100,000. Sold, 100,000. That is to bidder 3046. Thank you to everyone involved in that. Lot 128. Lot 128, here it is, Cartier, the Gone with the Wind Tank Normal, 1939. Gifted to the American screenwriter David O. Selznick by financier John Hay, Jock Whitney to commemorate the premiere of Gone with the Wind. There it is. Handsome thing, wonderful provenance. And where should we say this? 9,000, 9,500, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000 now, at 12,000. 13,000 online, 14,000, I have it. 15,000, thank you, 16,000. 17, 18, back to me here, 19, 20,000, I have it. 22,000, 24,000, 26,000, 28,000, 30,000 now, I'm out. It's online by Christie's Live at $30,000. That clears my order bid at 30,000. At 30,000 now. At $30,000. It's online, ahead of my order bid at 30,000. The Gone with the Wind, Cartier, at 30,000. At $30,000. At 30,000 then, fair warning, selling it online, at $30,000. Sold 30,000. That is to 3971. Lot 129. The gold Daytona Rolex, reference 6263. Highly attractive and desirable. There it is, won't argue with that. It's on the screen, lot 129. And we have this at 90,000 now. 90,000 to start, 95,000, 100,000, 110, at 110, 120 online. That clears the order bids. It's via Christie's Live at 120. Already at $120,000 bid. At 125, thank you for asking. Yes, of course, 120, 130 now. At 130, 140 online. At 140,000 via Christie's Live. At 140. Ahead of the phones at 140,000. Online, ahead of the phone.
Some of these lots are stalling out. What do you think?
145 I'll take. 150 is next. 145, 150. Straight back online. You sure? At 150.
At 150, who will bid more? Next increment is 160.
At $150,000. Online, ahead of the phone. At 150,000 then, phone is out, back to you online, fair warning, I'm selling at $150,000. Sold 150.
Sold.
That is to 3887. Thank you for that.
All right, guys, I'm going to mute the rest of the auction. I want to say thanks to everyone who tuned in to Christie's Live from New York. Live watch along with the global watch community. I've been hanging out in the background. Should we continue on or just open up let's open up the panel. We'll give you guys a chance to jump on. We'll do that. We'll keep the auction on in the background. Boom. There's the link if anyone wants to hop on. Were there any interesting results? I was watching lot 10, obviously. King Midas, reference 9630 from 1972. Hammer price 80,000. Price with the premium over 100,000. That's what I like to see. I like to see King Midas's going up, up, up in value. Some of the watches kind of stalled out. Richard Mille, there was one that was estimate was 500,000 to $1 million. It stalled out at 600. Interesting. AP was not super strong at all. AP was weak. Some of the Pateks were weak. Interesting. It'll be fascinating to contrast this with Phillips tomorrow. Phillips tomorrow, 10 a.m. East Coast time. By the way, guys, quick audio check. Audio check. Can you even hear me out there? Can someone check 1, 2, 1? Can someone do just a quick audio check? Audio confirmation requested. No one's even watching. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, it's Friday. Hope you guys have something fun lined up. It's a beautiful day. 90 degrees here in the Northeast. Lots of sunshine. I think we're expecting a thunderstorm a little bit later. Listen, I'm going to turn I'm going to give it a 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Last chance to either jump on or do whatever. Type in your final comments in the chat. Thank you, Jen G. If you are a member, please consider using your member milestone chat for June before you lose it. And I think that's it. Anything else? I spent all day yesterday at, not all day, but a big part of the day at Sotheby's, Christie's, and Phillips. And I took some photos of some watches that were interesting, and I got a whole bunch of them. But I posted a couple of them to my Instagram. Got to hang out with Jeff Hess. Jeff Hess from Sotheby's. Said hi to him. Shout out to Jeff Hess and to Rich at Sotheby's. Then headed over to Christie's. Shout out to Rebecca Ross, to Janet Tam, the whole team over at Christie's. Then headed over to Phillips. Shout out to Oro Bax, Alexander Gottby, Paul Boutros, Marcello DeMarco, Isabella was there, Tiffany Toe. Shout out to Ed, who's the guy that I met there. Watch Falcon, got to say hi to Watch Falcon while I was there. Who else was there? Anybody else bumped into me and I apologize. I forgot. I apologize. Looking forward to tomorrow's auction. I think I'll stream. I might stream it from here. I'm not going to go into the city. Tomorrow is like World Cup day here in the Northeast. So it's like travel is like on heightened alert. Going to MetLife Stadium. MetLife Stadium is like the big football stadium here. Used to be Giant Stadium. And that's where the World Cup is. And so there's a lot of traffic going from Manhattan to the World Cup. Jersey there, as it's going to be a nightmare. So, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Have an incredible Friday. I'll catch up with you maybe with a late stream later. Have an amazing weekend. We will be broadcasting Phillips auction tomorrow morning. So make sure you set your alarm. Set your alarm early. All right, peace out, guys. Have a great afternoon. Thanks, Shamba Basher, too, for the super chat. Thanks for everybody who participated in the chat. Catch you guys later.